Let's talk about Beto. Beto.
Beto.
Beto.
Beto.
It's going to take me the entire 2020 campaign to get all these names right because I wanted to call her Kamala,
Kamala.
but it's Kamala Harris, and I wanted to call him Bobby, but apparently it's Beto. So I was doing some research on Beto today because I wanted to know where this cat came from, what his background is, and apparently at one point he was in a punk rock band in Texas called Foss.
Foss?
Foss. And so I read that on Wikipedia, so it must be true,
Of course.
right? What's funny is it says on his Wikipedia page, music career. So after being introduced to Bad Brains as a teen, O'Rourke became a fan of punk music. O'Rourke, along with two friends from El Paso, learned to play musical instruments with O'Rourke, and O'Rourke started taking up the bass. In 1991, while at Columbia University,
Oh.
the trio recruited some drummer. Nobody cares about his name. And their eventual vocalist at a drive-in. And together they formed the band Foss.
Does it explain the origins of that name?
No, it does not. But so anyway, O'Rourke also played the drums in the band Swedes, who released an album called Summer in 1995. So that was his musical career before he decided to start a political career. And so naturally, the first thing I did when I read this was I ran over to YouTube to see if I could find Beto Flea playing bass in Foss. And I came across, it looks like some sort of weird El Paso cable access show. And it's really funny because they got a guy that looks older than me hosting it, and he's trying to convince the audience that he's still hip and with it. And he said, take it away, Foss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
Yes. If you want to rewind it back to the very beginning,
it's back to that.
Yeah, you may have to jump back to the very beginning. But Tracy has the video pulled up, and then you can watch Beto.
We got 3 minutes, so we're going to let him take us out, and they've got another little tune here to play for us. Bob, are you ready?
I want to leave.
Okay. Don't accuse us of being square on this show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it away. Let's go here. Now, they are slow starters.
So this is Beto in the red?
Yes. Yeah, he's in the red with the ski cap on.
Is he wearing a MAGA shirt?
The show's going to be over before they get done.
Is that Angus King? Wow, this is sad.
Oh, it picks up, and then you get to see Beto jump up and down. That spoke to me.
Well, what else did you find out in your Beto wiki search?
Actually, after that, I figured there was really no topping anything in his background that would top that, because I mean, I'm really surprised they didn't play Austin City Limits. So, but so there was that I found, but then you found apparently Jimmy Fallon does a good Beto O'Rourke impersonation.
It's unbelievable. And I'm shocked. I mean, how long is it? I don't know if they've been itching to do this kind of thing. Now they've been stuck with Trump for the last basically 2.5 years.
Right.
is the only one you're allowed to make fun of. And now all of a sudden, Beto's on, or excuse me, Beto. It's okay to make fun of Beto O'Rourke. So Jimmy Fallon did this on his show the other night, and his impersonation of Beto's announcement video.
Beto.
We're never going to get that.
Kamala.
A message from Beto O'Rourke.
Hi, I'm Beto O'Rourke, and I'm excited. That's it. I'm just excited. Oh yeah, I'm also running for President of the United States. I love the United States, and I love running. In fact, I literally just ran 8 miles to get here. Folks often say to me, we don't know much about you, Beto. We know you ran against Ted Cruz in Texas. We know you're hot. And then usually the hot thing comes up again. But who's the real Beto O'Rourke? Well, I'm sort of like if a compassionate head nod turned into a person.
Well, it's refreshing.
Right?
To see it's okay to make fun of Democrats again.
Just the white male ones.
That's true.
Can we just for a second watch this?
Sure.
That's it. Beto working out.
Mandelbaum. You see that episode of Seinfeld?
Yes. Oh, man. Do you think those are 10s or 15s? Come on, fingers.
Those were 10s. Those were 10s.
Okay. It reminds me of this lovely video. All right, tell me about it, Stephanopoulos. Those are 5s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He is the new Obama.
How, this was supposed to be the coolest man on the planet.
Well, and we've now got the new coolest man on the planet.
He was just riding around on his bicycle with a helmet on and mom jeans, hitting the gym with his 5-pound weights. And this guy was supposed to be the coolest guy on the planet. No possible way you could make fun of him. There was no comedy right there with that video.
No.
At all. Wow.
And now we've got President, 20 piece?